Okay, I'm Nichols. I'm from HANDMADE Market, and we're just about to establish the local Larder as well, which I'm doing with my business partner Rachel, who's in the crowd. So thank you very much for this opportunity to allow us to tell you our story. So back in 2008, I decided that Canberra really was ready for a market where people created and made their own product, sold their own product. And I knew that I was the person that could show them how to do that and connected with the people that wanted to buy those products. That's where the HANDMADE market came from. It was a challenge. It wasn't easy to do. We went and we hired Albert Hall. I convinced 36 people that they should come along because it would be a really good idea. And a couple of thousand people came through, and it was awesome. And from that time, we were convinced right there and then that this was going to be a really good idea. We started on November 22nd, 2008, and I'm never going to forget that date because it snowed, and yes, it was only 8 days from summer. Canberra's awesome for events. So fast forward 8 years, and we now have 250 stalls at the next market. We hire over 8,000 square metres. We hold it now at Epic because that's the only place that will accommodate us. We have 4 markets a year, and over that weekend we have at least 26,000 people come through. We think that's a great result and really shows that people are really interested, and it was similar to what Bree was saying. People really are interested in the story behind the product these days. So it's going from strength to strength, and I know you'll all like to come along to the next market, which is on December 10th and 11th. In 2010, I convinced Rachel and I were talking, and everybody wanted the market to happen more often. It was a great thing, but our business plan didn't show that that was going to accommodate that. It needed to be a quarterly event for lots of different reasons that I won't go into because I'll kick me off in 5 minutes. So we opened Shop Handmade, and it allowed us to have a space in the city 6 days a week. It allowed us to accommodate a more diverse customer. And it allowed us to keep lots of customers and designer makers happy as well. We ran it the same as a market. We used exactly the same business model in that the designers rented a space and the customers bought the product. And then early this year, the owners of the building, they came to us and they said, "Exciting news for us, we're tearing down the building." We went, right, that's great. We decided that this was we needed it to be a positive thing. We'd had lots of great ideas about where we wanted to go and what we wanted to do, so we looked at it as a great opportunity. We decided to do something really ambitious. We're going to start the local Larder. We decided that we were going to take all the things that we knew worked about our business currently as the HANDMADE market, but we'd add a focus of food, wine and tourism. We came up with the idea of the local Larder that would encompass all of this. The local Larder will be a cafe, it will be a cellar door, it will be a tourism hub, and it will be a retail space. Our intention is to create a beautiful dining space and a retail space that will showcase the best of Canberra's region's wine, food, produce, and the people who make all those products. By providing a beautiful and central location in the city, we'd like to sell this local and regional produce. We seek to establish the most creative and ambitious tourism experience in Canberra. This might not sound like a very innovative idea because shopping is everywhere, but I can assure you that it is. There is nowhere Australia-wide that sells an extensive range of local foods and regional wines all in the one place. Visitors to Canberra spend on average 2 days here. In that time, rather than going around to winery, or rather not going to a winery because they don't have time, they can come to us and get it all in one location. From our history as HANDMADE Canberra, we have created a relationship with hundreds of designers and small businesses. The local Larder team plans to build on this sort of partnership with the local, regional and national businesses and generate momentum for Canberra business, food and wine tourism. The local Larder will open next year sometime. It's a really big job. To help you celebrate the festive season, because we're not opening this year, we have created a whole heap of hampers. They're all Australian made. It's really hard to buy anything Australian made. If you're interested in all of that, you should come along and see us, see Rachel and myself afterwards. We can help you out. Thank you for listening to my story.